Hello, everybody, and welcome to our newest playthrough. I'm excited today. We get to start uh, another game in Old World, the Sacred and the Profane. So, with that said, I'm Herm. Let's go ahead and hop into it here. We are going to start a new game. I did really enjoy picking your nation when you first settled the city, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again. We will do our best to avoid Hattusa and avoid Egypt because we have played both of those. If you would like to check out our latest playthrough, we just played Hattusa and had a really fun time with that one. The link is going to be in the top right corner. You can go ahead and you can watch it there. If, however, you don't want to, then just continue watching this video. I don't care. What we will do is we'll go ahead and we'll pick when we settle our first city. As far as the settings go, we are going to keep everything mostly the same as what we had in the last one. A couple of changes that we are going to make is we're going to move from the noble to the glorious. I know that there are a lot of you out there that are like probably, want me to play on the highest difficulty. I'm just, I'm still learning the game. There's a lot to it. I'm going to work my way up to the highest difficulty, and so you guys can kind of be on the adventure with me, and then we will eventually get there. I am going to go ahead and up the tribal strength to normal instead of weak. The AI aggression is still peaceful. I'm going to keep the AI development of other nations at fledgling. If I find that they are still, getting massively outpaced by me in this game, then the next playthrough, we'll go ahead and we'll bump that up to established. The map seed is going to be changed up a little bit. We're going to go with a random map and a random map script and a medium map size. Everything else is the same, and we are good to go. So let's go ahead and pop in here and see what we got. Okay, let's hunt our capital. We are right next to the coast, right? And a couple of patches ago, this would have been fantastic because this probably would mean that we would want a civilization that has the hunters. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, let's go ahead and take a look at Assyria here. Assyria has this Tudia family, which are hunters, and you could see that on family seat unlocks the hunt, but family cities have camps plus 100% output. This used to be both camps and nets. Plus, I think it was plus 50% output on camps and nets, and then they just changed it. So now no city gets bonuses to their nets. So it's not something that we really need to focus on too much here. I don't see very many resources that I need to improve other than, let's see, a grove down here, and then we also have some ore down here that we can get. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of resources, so there's not a whole lot that I can do. There is a pasture here, so again, we want to kind of take a look at a civilization that unlocks pastures early. But I don't know if one pig is really worth me needing pastures on turn one. Because the only two that start with pastures are Persia and Hattusa. So you have these two as my options, and I don't know if it's really necessary for me to do so. Persia's bonuses, let's see. Let's take a look at it. Plus 50% harvest production. That could be okay. We would have to go through and just, harvest a bunch of resources in our cities. Minus 25% cost for range units. Okay. Pastures plus 5, plus 0.5 civics. Or, excuse me, orders. Persia's a good option. I like Rome too, and I just wouldn't care too much about the pasture being improved immediately. We can research that technology and not be too bad off. I think I want to go with Rome. Yeah. We're going to go with Rome. And one of the cool things about Rome is they start with polis. And polis is what allows us to build our hamlet improvements. And on top of that, their hamlets take 10 less years to turn into villages. Yeah. I believe. Let's see. I believe that's the case. So let's see. Who do I want to start with? Which family? So the Valerius family is really good. A lot of culture, a lot of civics. Would allow me to get through my projects a lot quicker. And my specialists, right? I could add a bunch of specialists. However, I would suffer by pumping out my settlers early. The Claudius family and landowners would help me pump out settlers. But that's all it would help me pump out. Settlers, workers. And then there's the Julius family. The Julius family is so good, right? You immediately gain a treasury, you get civics when the family likes you, and you get orders. I think I'm going to go with the Julius family. Let's do it. Let's pop in. Okay. We know we want to get camps up. Actually, what do we know? Not a whole lot. We got barbarians over here, right? Which are going to have a bunch of pearls. Why won't it? Oh, dyes, excuse me. Which will have a bunch of dyes, but that doesn't help me with anything other than culture. This city site down here probably has like a lot of food in it, right? Being adjacent to so much lush territory and rivers, right? You have a ton of farms that you could just wipe through here. We have this city site up here, which looks a little bit arid in this territory, so that's probably where a bunch of mines are going. Gonna guess we're gonna get a bunch of lumber mills. We can do a few quarries down here. Not as great as our last game. Our last game, we had like an entire mountain that we had to farm, or that we got to farm. Some mines out here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pump in here to this, and let's see. We could go shrines early. Shrines early would be okay. Yeah, I mean, we would do a little bit of a different game. The treasury is okay. Same with trapping. I don't see any camps that we would need in any of our cities, right? I mean, there's one. But even then, I think that's a pasture, right? Yeah, that's a pasture. That's not a camp. Yeah, I do not see anything. I don't think that there was a lot of value there. Granary might get us some value, but I think right away we take divination. We get our shrines going, and we build some shrines early. Okay. We could immediately get started on a hamlet over here. If we build a hamlet out here, it's going to border pop us, which will allow us to start building some farms out here, which we may need. We'll see. I'm going to go with King Romulus, the founder. Okay. We're going to have him be our general. We're going to build our hamlet here. It's going to take us only 4 turns to do so. We already know where some barbarians are at, which is really good for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move our swordsman. We'll add a general. We'll do Servius the Younger. We'll choose you. Okay. Now, one thing that we should know is Rome. I think it does center around getting our hamlets as much as possible. I think that really boosts our gold income, just kind of right off the start. And then as soon as we can, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to research drama so we can get our Odeons going and just really just push our culture quite quickly. And that's what we're going to try to do. Who knows what we're going to actually end up doing, but that is what we're going to try to do. So let's go ahead and continue on that path. Also, another thing you should know, Prince Remus absolutely sucks. This dude is a complete knob and will spend the vast majority of this of the time that he's alive with Romulus just fighting him the entire time. He's a complete jerk. But so be ready for that. Alrighty. Let's move over towards these barbarians. We want to clear this camp. Okay, we'll use this settler, or not settler, scout. Let's walk down this way. Nice. We got some horses in this city. So we'll go ahead and we'll harvest those. One in the air. We'll take him into urban. Get a nice little shot. Okay, now there's something to be said about playing this game with tribal peace. I don't know if I want to do that. At least maybe not in this game. I do like the idea of having a pretty strong Roman Empire. But I don't want to declare war right away. So I'm going to maintain the initial truce. I'll harvest the marble. Pop into the woods here. Alright. Prince Remus doing Prince Remus things. He's very, very spoiled. Let's go ahead and attack here. I think next turn they'll get another unit, which is frustrating. Okay, we should get a family marriage going. These are both good options. But I think I'm going to take the diplomat. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the diplomat. Move my settler down here. And I think we're going to do landowners here. And we'll get started immediately on a worker. You're going to do a farm. Yep, absolutely you're going to do a farm. Could get walls going. Or I could start on a warrior. I think I'm going to start on a warrior. We're going to clear that site. Perfect. Harvest the game. Alright, already had a kid. Get out of there, Remus. You suck. Control 10 population. Discover 6 technologies. Population. Look at this forest down here. These lumber mills are gonna be insane. Okay. We need the Claudius family to be a little bit happier with us, so let's influence. See if we can do something there. Okay. Not much to do here. Sorry about the Discord notifications. Completely forgot to disable them. More Gauls. Looks like we might have like a big map with just a giant lake in the middle. Some barbs down here that we'll need to take care of as well, so this worker will send in this direction. Alrighty, plus 40 opinion. Nice, look at that. The Claudius family likes us quite a bit. Alrighty, now, we do need to get up some mines and some quarries. Not much that we can do in that regard, though. There's not a whole lot of places that are good for them. It says, hey, why don't you set up some mines right here? I think that I'm gonna stretch out some of those improvements in this direction here. Just over here, and we'll utilize the river for something else. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's build a mine here. We could always replace it if it sucks, right? Get that kill. We even got some fish in this city over here as well. Ignore them. Some Scythians. Quite a long map that we got going on here with this massive ocean in the middle that we have. It's not even a lake, it's just an ocean. So, interesting. Interesting overall. Okay, got another sun going. Roads might be good. Vassalage might be good. Lumber mills could be as well. I think I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go with aristocracy. I'm going to promote you since you have a free promotion. Warden. We'll also have you stay there and hold that city site. That is something that we need. We want to clear this site down here, so we really need that worker, or that warrior. And what is... Okay. Righteous, divine, or superstitious. Blessed, inspiring, or cursed. Gain experience, or deceitful. I don't want cursed, and I definitely don't want superstitious, so I'm just going to take the experience. Better safe than sorry in these instances. Always better safe than sorry in these instances. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about where we want our farms in this city down here. Maybe we do these. These two won't be adjacent. Yeah. Maybe we do these. And then we'll put like a shrine up here that'll be adjacent to the groves. And boost the adjacencies of groves and leave this. All the other adjacencies for our groves. Leave those. Yeah. Let's do that. Do I have anything else that I can use my orders with? I don't. I have Quintus, but he's only 3 years old. Looking like a dapper three-year-old there. Sure. Share freely. Holy cow. They're up there. Look at them. He came all the way down. And I went all the way over. Alright. Wow. Pretty wild map seed that we got going on here. Okay, we got a worker. I believe that we need... I mean, a hamlet is good. Hamlet's really good. So are quarries. Think that we are suffering quite a bit from no stone. So building a quarry here wouldn't actually be horrible. Yeah, we're probably going to just use this mountain edge down here to build a crap load of quarries. So let's do that. Let us do another warrior. Get started there. Okay. I'm going to take the legitimacy. Legitimacy is important to my early game orders. Righteous with a bunch of happiness. Or a bunch of training. Or some science. Happiness is good. I do like happiness. Training is really good because it helps me produce military units faster from the capital. I don't know how many military units I am going to be producing from the capital. In general, I could do that one, or I could do science, which would just give me +1. I think I'm going to do warlike. Ooh, a shrine. Okay, let's see. We do have a bunch of shrines that we can build here, so let's take a look at our shrines. We have the Shrine of Mars, which with Divine Rule gives me happiness. Each mythology is +2 culture. Cool. A bunch of XP for idle infantry units. That's also good. Shrine of Vulcan. It's an urban improvement. You can build it anywhere. +20% for adjacent mines. Okay. So I could build the Shrine of Vulcan like right here and then do like mine. Right? That's possible. Shrine of Venus is pastures. Okay, so we want the Shrine of Venus to be like here. Right? That's where we want that. No. Not groves, pastures. Okay, so I mean it would be like over here because we only have one pasture so far. There's a pasture right here, so it could be in either one of those two locations, or +10 per adjacent resource. So let's see, are there any places that have big adjacencies? I mean, the only other one would be right here, right here, right here. Here. There's no other one that has multiple. So I do think that if we were gonna, do like early shrine game, then we do the Shrine of Vulcan. Right. No, that's per adjacent lumber mill. Oh. Huh. Okay. So, plus 20% for adjacent mines. So, I'd boost that. Or I could do something like build it here and then surround it from lumber mills, which would just... give me a bunch of... I mean, that would give me 6 training per year in that city. I'm going to leave it as it is. I think this is probably the better yield, but this is built earlier, right? So I think that helps me more. Let us move you here. We can't add a general because there are no available generals to do. So instead, we will promote you to, let's see, shield bearer. I think shield bearer is a great option. Yeah. We'll do shield bearer. Okay, we'll work our way back and go around this giant ocean that we have in the middle here. Alrighty, we do have an opportunity. We do need to get more food, so I will get... we do need a settler going, too. Let's get a settler going. Then we'll build more food when you're done. I'm so sorry, Queen. It's too expensive. It's the only option that I have. Okay. We'll move here. We'll attack. Hopefully we'll be able to clear this. We do have another warrior coming in 4 turns. Ooh, okay. I don't want to become cruel. Don't want to lose a bunch of opinion. Get a new court minister, which is fantastic. Publius, you're great. And we found their capital. We also found Greece. 5 ranged units. Yeah, let's start that ambition. That'll be interesting. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna gain science. Science is good. I do want a hamlet, but I do need to solve kind of my food issues here. So let's take a farm, build it right here. I'm not going to be able to clear this with just 1 warrior. Unfortunate, but it is the reality of the situation. That's why I need this settler to come over. I need to be able to use this warrior. I have this warrior that's, you know, kind of in production, so it's all just very frustrating. I can use my new courtier as a general here, which is great, but beyond that, not much that I can do. Is there anyone that I can tutor? I can tutor you, technically. No, I can't. I mean, who even are you? You're just some family member. Okay, we got a scout. Okay. Okay, this unit's just staying here, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take that kill. And just be wary. I mean, 3. How much could you do? You could do 4, right? So we would be struggling for sure, but we won't die if that unit decides to step up. We will have to come back here to try and heal it up. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, we're finally starting to find the end of the ocean. Looks like, I mean, they're on the other side here, which is great for us. Roman paganism. Bunch of people converting to Roman paganism. My son and heir has died at 9 years old. Excuse me? Well, that sucks, man. I become strict. New infantry units get 100 XP. I mean, that is good. She loses a bunch of opinion of me, which sucks, but it is what it is. Or I could become loyal, which gives me a bunch of gold. I'm gonna become strict. Ah, oh, Remus, you suck so much, you jerk. Okay, our spies suspect that Duke Remus may be responsible for murdering my son. Yeah. Bye, Remus. We will definitely try and assassinate you. Now we have our weird-looking son. Head is too large. And his eyes are uneven. This is what you have done to me, Remus. You jerk. Okay, let's get a mine going here. So mad. He was so dapper looking. Let's get you here. Let's heal. I think I should technically be a lot closer to home with this scout. And just be harvesting resources, but that's fine. It's fine. My wife is foolish. My sister-in-law, she could become influenced by me, or I could start an ambition to produce 500 wood. I don't have the lumber mill. But it gives me wisdom too. Yeah, let's start it. Okay. Sure, let's convert to Roman paganism. That's fine. Let's build another farm. You are going to heal. You are going to move here. Well, bam. Ooh, I could have added a general. Should have added a general. Do we need food here? Or do we need stone? If we've learned anything from our previous playthroughs, stone is important. So let's go with that. It's the most narrow ocean I've ever seen. I don't have any more orders. My nephew could be tutored. -2 legitimacy. No, you failed to kill him. You dummies. My niece became pious. That's great. You are the third in line. You're gonna study tactics because you don't matter. Harsh, but it is the reality of the situation. You attack here. You attack here. What a bummer. What an absolute bummer. I wonder if I could produce 500 wood by just chopping trees in my kingdom. Not clearing the land, because I may want to use that as like lumber mills later on. I wonder. I wonder. We're gonna try it. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to try it. Yep. Nice. Bunch of culture. Bunch of culture. You. Commerce. Yeah, study that. Okay, let's see here. What if I cut the trees? Nice, it does. That would take forever, though. We are going to put a mine here anyway, so let's go ahead and put the mine in. Now, you... Wabam. And you... Wabam. Nice. We should be able to clear that next turn. Okay. Someone's old enough to be tutored. Yeah, but you'll be old enough next turn to be tutored. And I only have one individual that I can use 2 tutors, so I'm going to leave you. Next year I got the settler, so I can move the settler over to our coastal city here. And then we also want to get this city set up here. We should probably produce our settlers from this city. Okay. Larger gap. Okay. Pastures, Odeons, granaries are good. 200 stone is also good. Let's do the 200 stone. Our Odeons would be fantastic just to really skyrocket our culture early game. But it is what it is. Okay. Bam. Is it... Ooh, get another settler too? Let's go. Okay. I need to make sure that I have enough to tutor you. So tutor. Now I can take you. Maybe I need to build another farm. Let's see. Where did I say that I wanted to build all my farms? I think I wanted to put a granary right here, but I kind of screwed the pooch on that, didn't I? So, farm. We'll buy an order to build a farm. You. We need a settler here. Bad. I don't have enough gold for a settler. Yikers. Let's get started on this farmer then. Does the farmer give me... Yeah, it gives me a little bit of growth, which will help me produce my settlers faster. But the good news is I just got a settler from that event, so that should be really helpful. In Roma, let's see. I do want to produce units here, and I think it would be very beneficial for me to come down here, get this. It expands me over to the ore, which I'll be able to make use of. I'll be able to put like mine, right? And have like a bunch of adjacencies on this mine right here. Not the best, but it's okay, right? And we'll toss down just kind of a bunch of mines here, which will really help us when we are able to get slingers, and that'll help us move towards our ambition as well of producing 5 ranged units. So yeah. That is going to be the end of the very first episode. I'm really excited to jump into this. Rome so far has been one of my favorite civilizations to play, and I'm glad that I get to play it for you guys and in this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. It'd be fantastic. If you do have any questions or anything, leave a comment down below. I'm new enough on the channel that I can read every comment and respond to everything. So if you have any questions, go ahead and send them to me, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.